Hello subscribers. I've been thinking about what to do for a special for you guys for 500 tribute. I didn't want to do the same thing I did last time. This is pinnacle, first 100 and now 500, almost not quite a year later, but still pretty cool. Like I said, I've been trying to decide what to do, and I figured I'd go ahead and show you guys some stuff on my desktop and things like this. This is going to change a lot here and probably in the next week or so. Tax season was good to us, like I said. I'm actually going to build me a new system, and this system that I'm using right now, which I originally built for my wife, is actually going to go back to her. She's pretty psyched about having a desktop again. Yes, I am running Windows 7 RC still. Expires, or it doesn't really expire, but the 2-hour reboot starts the end of this month. So yeah, I really need the upgrade anyway. So this is kind of nice. My gadgets, tons of questions you guys will probably have about this stuff. I don't want to take up too much time. There's only so much time, and I don't want to fast forward this stuff. So let's go ahead and get to what I'm going to show you. Just if you're curious, I'm using Debut video capture software to capture all this. This is the freeware version. As you can see, very cool. It's a decent thing, and I love it. And it's the first time I've actually had a chance to really use it. I was hoping to use it for mods and other stuff. Hopefully you guys will see more of it, because this is what's been eating my time, and this is Visual Basic. Seriously, it's Visual Basic. Right there, see? Visual Basic. So I picked up a book, really great book, and I've been learning more about Visual Basic. I knew a lot about it already, but I've been wanting to make games, and I wanted to do something more standard, and I found out about Managed DirectX and things of this nature. This book really got me started, and as you can see here, this amount of code, there's like nothing on my form, but there's a whole bunch of this code here, as you can see, and this is the key right here. Some important stuff for you guys wondering about this. Managed DirectX is something that Microsoft used to do back with DirectX 9. It's kind of been dropped, or not really dropped, but has evolved into XNA. So it's not really used as much anymore. Unfortunately, XNA has been pushed more for C#, so there isn't too much support for Visual Basic. So I'm using this as a starting point with a programming language I'm familiar with and know, and as I continue with my college and I start learning C# and other languages, and of course C++, I'll be able to take a majority of the basic structure and how this thing works onto each of those languages. That's my idea of it. This is based off of one of the many tech demo examples of starting with sprite collision and entities and things of that nature in a 2D game. I take it a little further, and I've actually added quite a bit to it, making this basically a full-fledged tech demo game. There's a lot to it. It can be considered a first iteration or a first example of concept of basically a DirectX-driven Visual Basic breakout game. You'll notice the collision and stuff isn't all that great. It's just basic stuff. So enough talking. I know you're dying to see what the hell this looks like, and this is all DirectX, so, and all VB, all VB.net. So here we go, and there it is. I don't know if you can hear it or not. My headset, I tried to record the sound with this, but it wasn't working right. So I did add sound effects. I've added music in the background that loops. All this is open, not open source, but open community or whatever. So it's free for use. I could do what I want with it. Same with all the sprites and graphics here that came from the book. It's really cool. It's very basic, not too spectacular. It's just a very basic breakout game. There's nothing special about it. It has 50 levels. The levels are basically random, on which blocks reappear and such, and I'm using the mouse right now, but you can use the keyboard as well, as you can see. This is really, really neat. I mainly did this as an example. Really wanted to show it, and to also give it to my brother and my dad, who are running 64-bit systems, to see how it runs on it. And as long as they had the DirectX 9.0C or the SDK installed on Windows 7 and 64-bit, it ran in 32-bit mode just fine, which is good to hear. And I know a lot more advanced stuff than this, but I've been thinking, I've been working on a lot bigger project, something I really don't want to, let out of the bag right now. But I've been thinking about going back to this and working on it a bit more, and maybe releasing it for you guys. I'd really like to hear what you think. I'd really like to hear what you think. Like I said, see what you've got to say about it. Yeah, you can even lose. Oh, game over. And it just starts over. Each level's random. I even put a cheat code. Press F1 and it skips the level. As you see, the levels are totally random. Oh, damn. Bugs. Gotta love them. Like I said, very basic. This is all Visual Basic. Very cool. So yeah, that's my little game. That's kind of what's been keeping me busy. All of this stuff does it. Of course, each of these classes is what really drives it. Most of them are pretty self-explanatory. This is the actual form that you saw. I mean, we're basically using a timer class, which is basically Visual Basic Timer, to be our game counter, which isn't ideal. And probably something I'll change. But it checks the music, sets the ball, everything. So I'd really like to hear what you guys have to say about it and what you guys think. This is something I figured I'd kind of release for you guys to check out. Let me know what you think, if you'd like to see more of it, and if you'd like me to actually make it into a full-fledged game for release, whether it's for free or open source, or for a small subscription, or not subscription, but a fee, a small donation or whatever. Let me know. I would appreciate it. So, a lot more I can show you guys. I don't know how time is. I'm at 7 minutes 36 seconds now. So I'm kind of running out of time. I got a little bit of time here. Obviously, you guys can see my WoW stuff. I'll go ahead and quickly show you. I'm going to be encoding this video I'm making right now that you guys are watching with AVS Video Converter. Very cool video conversion program. I use this for pretty much all the LPs, Freelancer, Terror from the Deep, My Magic 9, as you can see, it was last done here, and all that. Very great video editor, very simple, does all kinds of formats. And of course, I check my time. I use Premiere for oops, that's not what I want. Adobe, James. Holy crap. Lose my head. I use Photoshop, of course, for all my overlays. And of course I use Premiere to do all the vlogs. I'll go ahead and show you guys something that should be up hopefully Wednesday or Thursday. I've still got to make part 2 of it, maybe even a part 3 of I'm just watching that time of Star Trek Online, very first real vlog of live and Head Start play that I've got for you guys. That was weird. So yeah, I pretty much do all my vlog projects under the same project. Of course, I bring the overlays in, do all the film transitions, reset the times, things of that nature. So yeah, I've got the actual recorded audio. I use SoundForge for that. Very old program, but I've got it. I've had it for a long time. I really, really like it. It works great. Even this is pretty old, but it works really great. I have all the vlogs. You can see some of the WoW ones here, and yeah, so I just set them up, and see they're all sped up. So typically a standard vlog, at least a WoW one, takes about an hour to encode. This one, since the resolution size is a little lower than the actual finished product size, which is based off the WoW resolution, so I don't have to do two different projects, this takes about an hour and hour 45, 2 hours to encode. This is, of course, part 1. I have to do part 2 still, possibly a part 3. I got a lot of footage. But yeah, so I'm really running out of time here, guys. So that's all I got for you. Thank you so much for your subscriptions. Thank you for your continued support. And I really, really, really appreciate it. And you know, keep subscribing, keep spreading the word. Please rate, comment, subscribe. Love to hear it. And have a great time. Stay tuned. Lots more coming up. Top 25. I can't wait to start on that. I'm gonna get some new hard drives on this new computer to really iron that out. So stay tuned.